Good hands, good hands.
Yeah, we're good.
Jevin's done mulliganing for the 10th time?
Yeah. 11 was the magic number.
Gotcha. Alright. Here we go.
I keep mulliganing and it's still all white cards.
I'm actually gonna cut the YouTube video for right there. That's going in the video. Alright, everybody. Welcome back to Praetor Gaming. My name is Seth Cross. We're here again. Friday night is when we're streaming this, and we are going to be playing some Commander via Spelltable with, once again, a bunch of the EDH Rec alumni and staff and everything like that. As we normally do, we're going to go in order. I will actually go last, though, for the introductions. So, Ben, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us what you're playing.
Yep, I'm playing Kenrith. This is a 5-color Cascade deck, using some of the new stuff from Commander Legends.
Do you have the dinosaur?
I haven't gotten that in yet.
Do you have it on order?
It's coming.
Okay, because I was gonna say I have one and I have no issue sending it to somebody because I don't think I'm gonna build a Cascade deck. So like, if you needed one, hadn't found one yet, I would definitely send it to you. All right.
Oh, yeah, it's coming.
And then this guy, you may have heard of him. I heard he's kind of popular in Commander, but this is Jason Alt. Go ahead and tell us if you do stuff or whatever.
Yeah, I do stuff. Confirmed I do stuff. We're launching a new super secret project first quarter of 2021. So follow me on Twitter and check out announcements for that. Everything else I do, like if you're not into it by now.
Yeah, right. That was pretty much the joke. Like, if you don't know who Jason Alt is,
like if you don't read the 75% articles I write on cool stuff or the finance articles I write on MTG Price, like, was it an awareness thing or was it a conscious decision?
What are you playing today?
I'm playing India's the Gale Force. I'm going to steal all your permanents, and then some of you I'm going to give somebody else's permanents, and then some of you I'm going to murder with a Transcendence or a 9 lives.
All right, kill Jason first. Got it.
Good luck with no creatures.
All right, Jevin, go ahead and tell us what you do and who you're playing.
Yeah, I write for EDH Rec, and I'm playing God Eternal Oketra. I just want to make a bunch of big dumb zombies and try to make mono white passable.
So the impossible, you're doing the impossible. All right, got it.
Challenge accepted.
All right, if you don't know me,
and I'm hoping to. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm hoping to trigger somebody by playing mono white on a
black play
mat.
Well, you make black zombies, so it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, if you guys don't know me, my name is Seth Cross here from Praetor Gaming. I am playing Omnith, Locus of Creation. I played this one a few weeks ago, or up to a month ago, like when we first started streaming. I don't remember what it does. This is one of the decks that I actually built for one of my kids. So, it's not like high powered. I kind of toned it down a little bit because my kids are 9 and 8, so their understanding of the game is still kind of coming along. But it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of triggers.
You need to teach your kids how to play a bounce land with burgeoning on everybody's turn, so you can gain 4 life with Omnath. You need to teach them those kind of tricks.
So that's actually one of my biggest fears for when. So it's my son Alex, my 8-year-old. He just turned 8 this month. He's the one playing it, and I think I said the first time I played it, like, I'm kind of worried he's gonna ask me, like, hey Dad, I played a land, what happens? And I'll be like, I don't friggin' know, dude, it's turn 12, everything happens. But yeah, hopefully it'll work out. Hopefully Jason doesn't steal all my stuff, or I'm get attacked by a million zombies, or, you know, whatever Ben's doing today.
Well, I'm not playing my Omnath deck because you are.
Oh, I stole it from you, huh?
Yep. I was watching the stream to see when Game 2 was starting. I was shuffling my Omnath deck, and it was all nice and tidy. And you're like, and I'm going to be playing Omnath. I'm like, all right. I have 4 Omnath decks, so you shut off 4 of my potential decks, but that's okay.
One of these days, I have to get 3 people who all have one of the Omnath decks. Like, I have Locus of Rage.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people do it. I haven't gotten to actually play that game. And, like, I have 2 of the Omnaths. I have Rage and Creation. And I just need to find... And I used to have Mana, but that was a long time ago, and I traded it to a friend. But at this point, like, I just want to do that for the insanity of it. But all right,
That's an invite to the all Omnath Discord. If you have an Omnath deck, join my Discord and talk about it with other Omnath people.
are you serious? There's a like
Yeah,
on the
most of
Discord?
that chat.
Oh,
I'm logged in as Brainstorm Brewery. It's a long story.
Hmm?
But basically, we got 3 guys sharing a Twitch account.
Trust
Because we
me.
figured
That's
we
awesome.
can stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday if we split it between 3 people with lives.
Oh, you don't have to tell me. One of like the other half of the streaming part of my team right now is one other guy, and it's the same. It's the same account.
Yep.
All right, everybody good with hands? Ben's ready to kill us all in turn 1.
Yep.
All right, go ahead. It's on you, or it will be as soon as I hit space with the right window on.
I'm gonna Evolving Wilds for a swamp and pass.
Oh, kill him. He's already doing crazy stuff. I'm going to draw this card. I'm going to play... You know what? You guys are going to give me colors. Exotic Orchard. Pass.
I'm only gonna give you one. Only one of those colors.
Pass turn.
Hey, vEDH Nexus. Thank you very much for the follow. Oh, no, you cheered. Thank you. I'm sorry. I don't know how to read.
Myriad Landscape and pass.
I don't know what a cheer is, but you got 10 pyramids.
So, cheer is like basically like donating small amounts of money. Each bit is basically a penny. So the more that people give you like bits or whatever, it's some more kind of like change. But I've seen people cheer for like 5,000 bits, so like $50 and stuff like that.
Cool.
So it's one of those things that it just gives you an opportunity to shout out in the chat.
Twitch
Thank you very
affiliate
much.
Jason Alt, everybody. Doesn't know what that is. Doesn't know what cheer is.
We'll play a Raging Ravine and a Soul Ring and pass.
Kill him. He's got a soul
I
ring.
was like, how does Ben have 3 lands already?
He's cheating.
I have 2 lands.
That Evolving Wilds is in the graveyard.
It's right, like.
Graveyard.
All right. I'll just
I
play.
gave my EDH rec mat to Rick, so that's why I don't have one.
I was actually wondering if all of you guys were gonna have one, because if so, I was gonna switch to mine. So I was kind of happy to see you and Jevin come in without yours. I will now do all colors for myself for the command tower and pass the turn.
Azori Signet?
Kill him.
Pass turn.
Alright, I'm going to play Plains and play an Altar of Dementia.
Ooh.
Gross.
Wait a minute.
I'd much rather have like a Signet, but that's like my backup win condition if I can't get through with combat damage. That's all I got.
All right.
Rick said thanks for the mat, Jason, in the chat.
Thanks for selling me like $1,000 worth of cards for less than that.
Island lets me cast Archelos.
I don't like it.
Everything enters untapped. And I'm passing.
Yeah, I was gonna do that.
Bet you weren't.
I was gonna put the stuff in untapped.
All right. I will draw this card. I will play a Plains, tap 3, and I'm gonna Kodama's Reach. So I will put a land onto the battlefield. What do I have? I have access to white, blue, and you have red on your field, right? Already, Ben?
Yep.
You also have black. Oh, I
Yes.
have command tower, I guess, so it doesn't matter. I'll just get a forest on the battlefield untapped because of Archelos, and then a forest to my hand. I will pass after that. I think I sold you the lands you're playing with. Oh, hey Phyrexian, I see your comment now. I thought you were talking about your one where you were talking about the volume, and I was like, I adjusted the volume. What do you mean I'm ignoring you?
Skydiver, X equals 1.
Oh.
You want a Soul Ring?
I
I
do.
already had it written.
Nice.
Tap my Ben Soul Ring for a Mind Stone. And I'll pass turn.
Alright, draw. Go to the planes, and then yeah, I'm going to just crack this Myriad Landscape and sack it. Look for 2 planes. Oh, and they come out untapped.
Yeah, they do.
Let's see. Can I do anything else? Nope, doesn't even matter. So
I can.
I mean, I'm
confirm
totally
basics were
holding up the
right.
swords to plowshares.
What's that, Jason?
What are you swordsing?
Sorry, what?
I said I can confirm from chat that I bought these lands for Pride.
Mhm. I love the lands from
That's all I'm
Unstable.
doing.
Well, plus GameStop had like a BOGO sale last Christmas on Unstable stuff, and it was, I think it was either like buy one Magic product, get one for 50% off or something like that. And like once they do sales like that, it makes sense to go to GameStop and buy all their Magic cards. And they had a ton of Unstable and core set, maybe? I don't know.
Play Stirring Wildwood. And use it for a Rattleclaw stick.
Ooh, you be ramping.
And I'll pass.
I love you, Cinnamon, but go away. Oh, but Dad. My dog was sitting in my lap.
Oh, I thought your other kid's son was Cinnamon. Your other kid's name was Cinnamon, I mean.
No, not quite. Alright, believe it or not,
Get out of Dad's lap, you're 9.
I will play 4, or pay 4 for an Emiria Angel. Is flying through 3. Whenever land enters the battlefield, I can make a bird. And then guess what? I'll play a land. I will pass the turn as I look for bird tokens.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
Wow.
For now, they'll be spirits, because they at least are 1/1s that fly.
I'll pay 7 to gain control of a Mirror Angel.
Do you have a land?
No.
What are you even doing?
Getting flyers to activate Inya's.
Okay.
I'll get a land eventually, or just look really stupid. Either way, who wants to be attacked for 2 damage?
A
I
lot.
would love to.
Nobody. I'm not gonna attack this turn. I'll pass.
Alright. Hmm. Well, I'll play a land for turn. Start out with that.
Oh, I guess I could put it
And
down here, right
then...
Oh. Okay. This card is my Emiria Angel before anybody asks. The card down here.
I thought it was one of your trap cards.
No. This is where I would put an Emiria Angel if I had one. The jokes don't get any better, by the way, chat. I'm sorry. I mean, they might get better. Jason's here and he's a comedian, so.
Nobody's a comedian in these troubled times.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's see. I think I will. I just drew something that made me rethink my play here.
Made you rethink your whole life, huh?
Yeah, I'm just rethinking everything. Why did I eat oatmeal for breakfast? Let's run out Oketra.
That catcher, though.
And she comes out untapped. And I'll pass the turn.
Didn't she come out untapped anyway?
She's double untapped. She's like
okay.
tilted slightly to the left.
I mean, if she's double untapped, she's upside down. There you go.
What is this, the World of Warcraft card game?
Is that a real thing?
Yeah. It
Yeah,
was a
there is.
trash card game that was terrible, and then they had these cards in packs that you like scratched off or redeemed a code for an epic mount, and those mounts are like $5,000 now or something stupid like that.
Oh my
And
god.
if you redeemed it, it's tied to your account, so you can't ever sell it.
Yeah.
So like the only way to have it is to have one of those unscratched cards.
Oh wow.
God.
Insane.
Imagine
Played a
Or
just
like sell your
Celestial
entire
Colonnade.
account.
I'm gonna cast Escape to the Wilds.
whoa.
Oh, Brainstorm Brewery preview card.
It's escaped
Yeah, I will admit I didn't know that.
What are you doing?
Exile 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. Use the Rattleclaw Mystic for the Pilgrim, and the next land is a Ketria Triome. Those will stay exiled. I can play them on my next turn, and then I'll pass.
Alright. Gonna untap.
So is it an Arculos deck? Because it's playing like an Arculos deck.
It's sort of an Arcalos deck. It's sort of a Kodama deck. Sort of a Jeskai Ascendant.
All my lands come into play tap, but I'm not an Arculos deck.
You know, it's there.
I'm going to tap 5 for Keeper of Fables. Whenever one or more non-human creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. Then I'm going to tap 1 for Exploration. Additional land at each of your turns. Doesn't really help me right now. 'cause I don't have a lot of
Seven
cards.
exploration. Feels like cheating.
No, it's fine. So Jason has a flyer, but Jevin and Ben do not. Is that
I
correct?
have 2 flyers.
That is correct.
Maybe
Real flyers.
Skydiver flies because it's a merfolk. It's the second merfolk of flying ever, I think, but it flies.
I'm actually gonna hit Ben because he plays on the stream the most. So there you go.
Hey
Alright.
Google, how many merfolk have flying?
Oh, I didn't hear anything. All right.
No answer.
Non-human did damage. I'll draw a card. That's a good card. I will pass the
Gaia's
turn.
Skyfolk is the other one I'm thinking of. Are there more?
It's all the ones on Zendikar that dive out of that bowl island.
Oh.
they got
All right,
to
flying
travel
and falling with
somehow.
style. All right. You all set there, Seth?
Yeah, it's on you.
Cool.
I'll take my stuff.
I can't make that promise.
Rude.
I'll use Ben's Soul Ring to activate his Aurea Signet.
God damn it.
Just rubbing it in. Oh no.
Archon of Emeria. Right in your Cloaca, Arcalos.
Well, now I'm just going to start attacking with it.
I have it.
All
as
right,
Jevin's
it's my
turn.
turn.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
if it's your
I'm
turn.
gonna
yeah,
go-
take your-
Yeah, I'm gonna go really slowly.
If you guys get to
I'm
me,
gonna- I'm gonna
just
vamp.
talk about EDH Rec stuff.
We're gonna vamp for Seth. But I can only cast 1 spell on my turn. So I can only vamp so much. Alright,
That comes in
alright.
tapped.
Yes. Thank you.
Timestamps.
My 1 spell in a deck that plays lots of really cheap spells. Alright, the most expensive thing in my hand. Redrop. Mangara, old school Mangara of Karandor.
Nice.
I mean, Caracas is banned in EDH, which I think if you have Mangara in your deck, you should be allowed to play Caracas. That's only fair.
I forget. What does Caracas do?
Oh, it returns a legendary permanent to its owner, or legendary creature to its owner's
Oh,
hand.
that's right.
With Mangara's trigger on the stack, you Caracas it back to your hand, so you just like vindicate them, and then you get your creature back. But
Mm-hmm.
Caracas is also like just bounce someone's commander, So they day one banned it in this format.
All right, I will go to combat. And I don't know. I don't want to attack anyone. Jason has so much stuff over there.
Attack me. See how it goes.
I don't think it's gonna go too well.
You can mismatch basics.
I do.
Oh boy.
Yep. Just to irk people.
Oh, you should have seen the deck
It's
I
like
was
you're
playing
saying
last week.
EDH
Jason.
Direct doesn't pay me enough. I deserve a raise. Like with mismatched basics, it's just like it's hard out here for EDH Rec, Ryder.
You should have seen the deck I was playing last week, Jason.
Should I, or would it upset me?
It's Abzan, so I've got matching sets of Plains, Forest, Swamp from like 5 different sets.
Nice.
Jason, what's the rightmost creature? Oh, it
It is-
actually came up. Aura
Aura
Thief.
Thief. Yeah.
Wow, Spelltable got it right.
No one has an aura except there's an exploration, and that's it.
Yes.
Question mark. So like that would not be a good aura thief. But like it's in this deck for a reason.
It's not the worst Aura Thief.
Well, if I had a land in hand, I would have played it already.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to combat and I'm going to attack Jason. I'm gonna keep my permanents. It's a 3 double strike.
Ah. You can have my merfolk, you monster.
All
You
right,
can take
now
my
that,
merfolk, but you cannot take my freedom.
now that I've vamped enough, I'm gonna pass it to Ben.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Well, that's not good. There's an Archon over here. I'm going to play a Spawning Pool.
Okay, the stream's down, but Seth is back. This is very weird.
May have to refresh. It's showing up on my side, but I don't know if that means anything.
Oh,
We got double Seth's audio.
Wizard of Oz over here.
Hold on.
Gonna play the Dawn Waker.
So woke.
Spell. Yeah, Dawn Waker.
Thanks to everybody for sticking through us with these technical difficulties. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Do I want to attack anyone? There's a 3/5 over there. 4/4 over there. Nah, that's cool.
How's that?
Will pass to Seth.
All right. Well, so what happened was, just so everybody knows, I had to go upstairs and I stole my wife's phone and logged in on that. Did anything happen that I need to be aware of?
Yeah, man, you took your wife's phone.
No. That part's fine. She's asleep. She won't even know. I mean, wait. Hold on. I said that part out loud. Untap. I'll draw
Did you
this card.
have to use her finger to unlock the phone? Did
No,
you, like,
so we
grab
only
her
do.
hand and unlock-
Possible theme song as you used her sleeping thumb to unlock the phone.
We only use the facial recognition, and if that doesn't work, we do the pin. And I know her pin.
Oh, so you had to hold it up to her face.
No, I know her pin.
Bitter.
Alright. Gonna pay 4 for Omnith. And it's just battlefield, I'll draw a card. Unless anybody has responses. Yes, no. No. All right.
Sleeping wave. Still phone.
Oh, I'm gonna play an Evolving Wilds, so I'm gonna gain 4 life from my commander.
I think that comes in tapped, right?
Oh, is Arkellos tapped?
No, but there's an Archon of Emeria.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Archon of Emeria makes only non-basic lands. My opponent's
Gotcha.
control coming. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, that's fine.
But once you crack it, it'll be untapped, so it'll balance out.
Yeah. It's just a little slower, just next turn. So who doesn't have a flyer still?
Right here.
I have
I'm
stuff.
flyer
I
free.
could potentially have a flyer.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna hit Jevin for 1.
Ben, you're gonna have a flyer next turn
I don't like the sound of that.
when I give you Oketra.
All right, Ben, I attack you for the 1.
I'm gonna activate Celestial Colonnade.
Not happy about that. All right. I just wanted to draw a card. Pass the turn.
Boy, no land drop. Okay. Let's tap Ben's Soul Ring. Yes, I am going to say that every time.
The soul ring that Ben gave me. It's a nice soul ring. I like that soul ring.
One, two, three, 4, 5. I'll slam Minias onto my mat, and now we're live.
I don't want us to be live.
Oh boy, here we go.
I will attack.
Gonna do the hokey pokey.
So I will come at Seth for 7.
All right. I don't have any
But-
flyers.
Before damage and blockers, we have a trigger on the stack, and that is whenever 3 or more creatures I control with flying attack, each player gains control of a non-land permanent of my choice, controlled by the player to their right. Which means Seth is going to give me a Keeper of Fables. I am going to give Jello a Mind Stone. He is going to give Ben Oketra, and Ben is going to give Seth Arkelos.
So can I respond to? Is there like a target trigger that I can respond to?
No.
Yeah, because it doesn't say like target, but yeah, interesting.
No.
You have to
It's
respond.
that's why it's so hard to trigger it, because it's like impossible to interact with. That's why you have to attack with 3 flyers, and it's like super hard and
Huh.
weapons.
How about that? Okay.
So I have a 4/5 Keeper of Fables now.
Yep.
Because I want to like sack my Oketra, but I don't think I can do that. Right?
No.
Butler. Right, here you go, Ben.
But I did not give him the
Thank you.
the altar,
Yeah.
which maybe I should have. I probably should have.
So it's 7 damage.
Yep, and then I gain 3. I draw 3 cards, and wouldn't you know it, do not draw a land in those 3 cards. Ever since I've stole this Amira Angel, I've been cursed.
You should give it back.
Okay, I'll pass the turn, and at the end of my turn, I control 3 or more permanents I don't own, so I'll draw 3 more cards and not draw a land. But I do have to discard a hand size, which puts a wonder in my graveyard, which helps
no.
me out considerably. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I gotta discard 2 more cards. I'll pitch my
Ashnod's altar. Ooh.
Japanese Ashnod's Altar. And oh, I gotta keep that. Fractured Identity. As fun as a card as that is. Yeah, pass turn. For 3 lands and I drew 6 cards and didn't get a 4th. Magic is it's a real weird game.
There it is.
All right, anytime I'm gonna go ahead and crack this Mind Stone.
You're the worst. Give you a gift and you throw it right in my yard. My Mind Stone's Korean. Like, I think that's better than an English one, but it's worth less money than an English one.
Now the real question is, did Jevin write its name in Korean?
I tried to, but I couldn't learn Korean in time.
Copy this down.
Copy this down.
Look. I'm so torn. I kill my commander to get it back, but also kill Inias so I don't lose it again.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I can replay Inias.
Yeah.
Like, killing Inias doesn't bring all the stuff back.
But it
makes you feel better.
It helps me.
The agent is.
I drew 3 cards off of Keeper of Fables and 3 cards off of Agent of Treachery.
Agent of Treachery stole the Ameria Angel, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Keeper of Fables is what triggered him to draw the cards.
Yep.
He stole my Keeper of Fables with Inias.
I saw his Keeper of Fables, and then 3 non-human creatures hit him. I drew 3 cards, and then I drew 3 more off Agent of Treachery.
Because Inias is a attack trigger, it happens before the combat damage goes through.
Like, the fact that he's not typing anything in response to all this is like, oh, he's not responding. He must not understand. Let's explain it like he's really stupid. Keeper would only draw 1 card. Is it if then?
Hold on. Oh, whenever 1 or more non-human.
Oh!
That's why.
Okay. Well, we cheated real hard, so...
It's fine. It's whatever.
Alright, I'm gonna tap 4 for a Smothering Tithe.
Where were you when we triggered this, Phyrexian?
Yeah, come on now.
I'm sorry, what'd you play, Jevin?
I played a Smothering Tithe.
But can you not? Just dealt with this last game.
And, yeah, I can't...
It's the confusion.
I mean, it's not my Keeper Fables. I can't be responsible for all 120,000 Magic cards ever printed.
What are you talking about? You're Jason Alt.
It's a good point.
Come on now.
Alright, passing the turn.
Alright.
That's gonna be my Smothering Tithe someday.
Jason's just gonna move it to the right until it gets to him.
It's like you're shipping.
Yeah.
I have an Aura Thief.
Delivery.
That.
You got that tracking number, you're just watching it so impatiently.
It might
my
take
wife
me 3
order
turns,
some
but it's
stuff?
gonna be mine.
And they were saying and she was like, "Why has this not come to our house yet?" It was maddening. They kept sending it back and forth across for days. Like, Grand Rapids is 45 miles away. Hold it, I will come get it because I could have had it a week ago. I don't get it, man.
I mean, deliveries in general are just super delayed right now.
U.S. Postal Service is like, we are 99.5% accurate, and we are striving for 99.6. And I'm like, that sounds awesome, unless you were that 0.4.
I just straight don't believe the 90 whatever.
So the big shipping hub...
Dude, I know they deliver a lot of mail.
Yeah.
Our big shipping hub's in Milwaukee, so if you send anything from Madison to somebody in
Milwaukee
Madison,
and back?
it goes to Milwaukee first, and then comes back. Yeah.
I played a Fable Passage. I'm activating Celestial Colonnade.
I don't like it.
Do you want to pay for
I did
the
not.
tithe? It's probably a great time to pay for it, because, you can only play 1 spell a turn.
Wow.
Any spells. I'm going to swing the Pollinade at Jevin and Oketra at Jason.
I'll take your 6 commander damage.
And that's 4 to me?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then I will pass the turn.
You will rue this day. Start ruing!
Do you wanna give me a treasure?
No. Alright, so I'm gonna crack Evolving Wilds first. Find either a mountain or a swamp, whatever I come across first. It was
Oh,
a
hang
mountain.
on. If Ben hits me with a Oketra, do I take commander damage?
Yeah.
Yep.
You take
Why?
Jevon's commander damage because it's a property of the card. Why?
Does not
Love
make
it.
sense.
It's still a commander, just saying his
Why
commander.
give it to Ben then?
Yeah, you could kill Ben with his own commander. That'd be kind of funny. Alright, so what's the thing keeping us from
I
only
cast
playing one
Canners.
spell?
Archon of Emeria. I mean, Ben's Oketra. That's what's doing it.
Well, then why is it still Ben's Soul Ring?
Look, I don't make these rules.
Shouldn't Ben get that mana then? Alright, I gained 4 life from the first trigger of Omnath.
Wait, I'm confused. Did Ben have an Oketra?
Yes, I own an Oketra.
Oh, jeez. That's a weird token.
Gonna play another land, which will make the 4 mana from Omnath happen. It will still enter the battlefield tapped because of the Archon. With that 4 mana,
Wait, wouldn't the Arcalos override the Archon?
I thought timestamp the Archon came after.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Magic's hard.
Command Tower is going to make another white. I'm going to use white, blue, and red from all of that. So I have a green floating, a green, and a black. No, I'll use the black for the 1. Supreme Verdict.
Gross. I guess I get a Smothering Tithe and a...
I hate
So-
for response.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna Nature's Claim the Smothering Dice.
Why?
Because I don't want anyone to have it.
Then why didn't you do it before the Supreme Verdict? I don't get it.
Because this is when you would get it.
Okay, interesting.
I'm also going to respond, but it's going to be way less exciting. Gonna crack this treasure,
Okay.
and just gonna erase it there. Boop. Each player draws a card and discards a card.
Okay.
And then, do you guys want to pay the Smothering Tithe triggers on that?
I will.
Okay.
I will not. I will. I mean, I will pay. Sorry.
Okay, so just 1 then from Jason.
Yep.
All right, Smothering Tide is dead, and then I have another response. I'm gonna. Is there anything I can blow up with Mangara before he dies? I don't think so, actually.
You could exile Zerda.
I
Isn't
had a-
Zerda dying?
Would be dying, but I
You
can
can
always
exile
bring
it.
it back with Kenrith.
Seth, you no longer have exploration.
Oh, you swapped it.
Oh, you have an exploration out?
I do.
No. No, Jason.
You killed my Ore Thief.
Oh no, I don't like that.
I'm sorry. Why is it okay for the landfall deck to have an exploration, but not okay for the guy who land drops? Like, I'm super
I didn't
confused why
say
you
anything.
guys are.
I'm fine.
I just don't understand how you guys assess threats. I guess.
It's more like I want to get value from Mangara before it goes away.
Okay, you did it.
Then I figured if you wanted the Smothering Tide, Jason, it had to come through me first.
I didn't want it. I just wanted to get something out of my Aura Thief. I paid 4 mana for a Grey Ogre that just died in a Wrath and gotten me no value.
All right, I have one more floating. I'm gonna pay 2 more.
Trigger Jeff.
Oh yeah. Discard, and I didn't discard. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I need to also figure out what I'm gonna discard.
That's rough, actually. I don't know
It's
what I'm
gonna be a Ketra's Monument.
Mole Drifter will be mine.
And then Jeff, and I assume you're putting Oketra into your library.
That's a good question.
Or third.
I actually
from the
think
top.
I'm good. Yeah, I can put her third from the top, or I don't usually like to do that unless I can draw cards, and I can't really draw cards. So we're gonna just put her right there, back in the command zone.
So we.
But I am going to actually sack the zombie token to mill myself.
Okay. And did you get your 1 treasure?
Yep.
Okay. The floating mana I still had and the 2 mana that I just tapped, I'm gonna play Reclamation Sage, and the altar's gone.
Okay.
And then I'll pass.
Ben's still wanting to play a Thought Vessel. Got 4 to play Windborn Muse, pass turn.
Alright, I'll tap.
That 1 lone treasure.
Yeah. I think what we're gonna do is crack that treasure. No, I think I'm gonna take a minute to rebuild a bit. So I'm gonna pay. Yeah, we'll crack it for and then pay 2 for Sabine's Reclamation. And I'm not going to get back the altar. I'm going to grab this Ghost Quarter.
Ghost Quarter? What you doing with a Ghost Quarter?
Whoa, Nelly.
You should just bring a spawning pool.
You're what?
No, don't do that.
And then I'm going to play a Keen Sight Mentor. And that's gonna do it for me.
But it's
Alright.
Keen's Mentor.
Let's see what.
Card I'm gonna it's experimental in this deck, but I can tap it to put a 1/1 counter on each creature with Vigilance I control. So kind of
Cool.
pump up my zombies.
Yeah. We'll play Triome. The Abzan Triome. And then tap 5 for Kenrith.
Do you have all 5 of the triumphs?
I'm missing the Jeskai one.
Okay.
And then yeah, over you, Seth.
Alright. I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw this 1 card. That's a funny card. Alright.
Hang on, I cheated. I have to crack this Fabled Passage first.
I knew it. Alright, I'll pay 6 for Commander again. I will draw a card when he enters the battlefield. It's a good card. I will play a Gateway Plaza. It enters the battlefield tapped, and I have to pay 1 or sacrifice it. I'll pay the Plains. And I will gain my 4 life from Omnis, but then I will pass the turn.
Play Migratory Root, basic land cycle it for an island.
Nice.
Tap 4 for helmet possession. Pass turn.
Oh,
I love that card. I remember we had a conversation about that. How good that card is, Jason.
People don't get it.
Yeah.
You're gonna
All right,
find out
let's
today.
Gaia Reach again.
Gonna
So
learn
end of
today.
turn, let's all draw a card and discard a card.
Return of the Wild Speaker.
this card of force.
Don't really need Phyrexian Altar at this point. I have a much better sack outlet.
Let's do a. Yeah, this is a tough one actually. Let's do a frontline medic. All right, then I'll go to my turn. And okay, let's run out Oketra. Actually, Yep, okay. So I'm gonna tap 7 for Oketra. And then I will pass turn.
Okay.
Here's the turn we all die.
You really that scared of the Celestial Colonnade?
No, just Kenrith. He does things all the time.
Zerda with Kenrith.
Did everybody else just get kicked?
Nope.
No?
Like, all of you guys went black and my camera stopped receiving and I couldn't hear you guys, so.
Browser encountered an error decoding the video.
Oh yeah, I just reloaded.
Untap. Draw that card. That's funny. I will pay 3. One of those is green from the Gateway Plaza. For a Ramanab Excavator, you may play lands from your graveyard. I will choose the Evolving Wilds and play it for turn. That'll give me the 4 life. Then I'll crack it to go find probably a swamp because I don't have any on my board. Maybe it'll be the first land I find because I'm not finding a swamp. Oh wait, why am I trying to find a swamp in a non-black deck? What the hell? Whatever, it'll just be the mountain. And that will generate the 4 mana from Omnith. I have 4 floating. 3 more, and I will play Avenger of Zendikar. Which will get me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 saplings. And then I have 3 mana left, but really nothing to do with it. I don't know what's going on with my internet. Alright, stream should be back up for those who refresh it. Alright. Jason, it's your turn. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. I don't know what's going on with my internet today. It's just not working with me. I don't know what's going on.
I'll play Nimble Obstructionist, but then I'll sack it to Helm of Possession to gain control of Omnath.
Do you have a land?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Now I
don't have
forgive you.
to. What's Omnath? A 4/4, 5/5?
Say 4/4. The first landfall is 4 life. The second landfall is the
I don't know. I
colors.
have a deck. It's just,
Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah. But yeah, he's a 4/4.
there's so many Omnaths.
See, that's why I blew up the exploration.
You could feel the helm coming.
It was
I
only
knew
a
it was
matter of
happening.
time.
I'll gain 4, but yeah, I can't really get full value out of it. Yeah, I'll pass turn. This deck is fun, but like you scoop to a Wrath. So I have a lot of counter spells, but like smother. I can't do
Supreme
anything
Verdict.
about uncounterable Wraths. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Get that
Tap, draw.
splendid maneuver or whatever it was.
Do you have like Teferi's protection in the deck, Jason, or like other ways to make your stuff indestructible?
Yeah, but like it's not reliable.
Yeah.
I play a lot of decks that just like I like a lot of enchantments that people are just like, ooh, merciless eviction. They're getting the shit beat out of them with creatures, but they merciless eviction for enchantments because they'll get like 6 of my cards and then just like die to a creature. People are bad at Magic. What are you gonna do?
I mean, that's why I play Commander.
I'm gonna tap 2 for a Pearl Medallion.
Mhm.
And then here we go. This is what my deck does.
Oh god.
Play Emancipation Angel. And I'm gonna make a zombie.
You made one zombie.
Then the Emancipation Angel trigger, I will return the Emancipation Angel to my own hand. And then I'll pay 2. I'll play the Emancipation Angel again. We'll make another zombie. And then we'll return Angel to my hand, pay another 2. There we go, 3 zombies. So I've essentially made a 3-card Luminarch Ascension. Where they don't get... and yeah, with the last trigger, the Angel just goes back to my hand. And there we go. That's that was fun, right?
Yeah.
That was sweet.
Um,
I'm gonna.
Yeah, what was...
Are you done? Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna think about
Sorry.
attacking.
That was my bad. I was trigger happy on the spacebar.
Yeah. Well, you may not have. Let me think. Yeah, can't attack Jason. Can't attack Seth. Yeah, I could potentially attack Ben.
Yeah, you could.
But you've got a manland over there, don't you?
I've got yeah, one that I can activate.
But it doesn't fly.
It does not fly.
Yeah. Well, none of my stuff flies. So it looks like I don't have great attacks. So I will pass it right along.
Alright. End step, I'm gonna Kenrith draw a card.
Jason, you still have Wonder in your graveyard, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Ooh, forgot about that. Then Spawning Pool is gonna animate itself, and I'm gonna Raging Ravine to put a counter on it
Mm-hmm.
with Kenrith. And then we will
In
untap.
response, I'm going to run to the bathroom.
Okay. That'll resolve.
Quick, somebody counter that.
Counter spell.
You stay here and play Magic.
And I'll draw for turn. Oh my gosh. What to do with all these lands? It's not true. I do know what to do with it.
Probably cast spells.
No, at this point, we're gonna start hitting people with them. So 2 to animate the Raging Ravine because of Zerda, and then green to give it 2 counters.
Okay.
So it's currently a 5/5. Which still doesn't attack profitably. So make it 1 more counter. And attack Seth.
Rude. For how
Trigger
much?
one ability, give it another counter. It is currently a 7/7.
Trample or anything?
Nope.
Reclamation Sage gonna die.
Sure.
Die so hard, it ain't never coming back.
Never.
That may not be true.
The land for turn is a Shambling Vent. I'll pass.
Alright. Going to untap, draw this card. My land for turn is going to be the Evolving Wilds, which will trigger Avenger's ability to put a counter on all my plants. I'm then going to crack the Evolving Wilds and find the first basic I can, which is a forest. Enter the battlefield tapped, and that counter will become another counter. Alright. Jason,
Yup.
who would you rather see dead? Jevin or Ben?
Don't make me decide that.
Well, I can't attack you, and I don't think
No.
I would, because you're struggling a little bit. But I need help in my decision making. I'm not an adult.
I have no opinion.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna resort to the age-old tactic, tried and true, of rolling a dice. So Jevin will be odds, and Ben will be evens. And I threw it across
Heart
the
of the
table.
dice. Heart of the dice. Come on.
Oh, it's gotta be Ben. It was a 6. Alright. Gonna tap 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Overwhelming Stampede. It's almost like it's what every token deck wants to do. Alright, so any responses to any of this?
Not yet.
So they're all gonna get +5/+5, which means the tokens are 8/8s.
How are they getting 5/5?
Avengers a 5/5.
Oh, right. Okay.
So they're all 8/8s with trample until end of turn. How many blockers? You have 2 blockers, and how many of your lands can become creatures?
I have 1 land that can become a creature.
What's its defense?
It's currently a 2/2. Well, if it becomes a land, it is a 2/2. Right now, it's a land.
Okay. How much toughness total do you have then?
3, 5, 8, 10.
10 toughness, huh?
And I have
Wow.
the ability to gain 5 life.
Okay. My bad. These are not separate. These are
play
plants.
Reigns of Power, and I'm gonna gain control of all of Seth's creatures, and he gains control of all.
Ooh!
Oh, but I was gonna kill somebody, and it wasn't gonna be you.
And I was going to track all of your creatures to all the altars that Ben maybe or Janet maybe discard. So, like, nobody's happy.
But I'm exceptionally unhappy.
You can still attack with an
Jason to the
Omnath and a
rescue.
Woodworm Muse. You can have your Omnath for like 2 seconds.
But I already did my lands.
I know, that's why I waited.
It's summoning sick now.
What is?
Omnath.
Those
No,
creatures
it's-
are unaffected by summoning sickness this turn.
Yeah.
Ah. Cool.
Why didn't you just let me kill
That-
Ben?
The same as having haste.
Because up your butt, why did you wipe my board?
Because you were scary.
with all my 2/3 flying white creatures.
It was the control stuff that I was scared of, not necessarily the power and toughness of your board.
And now you just got Raina powered, so like,
I did. I'm not happy.
pretend it's 1997 and that's a regular occurrence.
All your things have flying, right? Because of Wonder?
Well, you don't have Wonder.
I'm saying all your things have flying. Like all the stuff on my board is yours.
Yeah,
right
but
now, right?
it's only till end of turn, so like, yeah, it flies now, but like, so what? You have a one-board muse and a non-math. He's still going to attack.
I'll attack Ben with the Windborn Muse for 2.
I'm gonna activate the spawning pit.
Uh-huh.
And block, and then I'll use it to regenerate itself.
One-board muse flies.
It's
It
fly.
does.
It's a
Never
flying
mind.
2/3 by
I'll
natural.
take it.
It's Windborn. The clue is right there in the name.
I don't think white cards have upsides.
I thought only black-green creatures had flying.
God damn it, Jason. I could kind of be a dick, but I don't want to be, so I'll just pass.
You were
my
just gonna murder someone.
Yes! Because I
Yours.
could! The game has to end, Jason!
I didn't let you kill someone. You're like, I could be a dick. Keep in your own nest.
You think so?
I'm gonna gain 4 life.
Rude. Hey, Melonpyrix, have a good night.
So who did I just save? Whose life did I just
Ben.
save?
That would be me.
Because I was gonna swing 80 at him with trample. Maybe a little bit of Jevin, I don't know.
Yeah, couldn't you kill both of us with that
Let's
guy?
have Ben Soul Ring. Two.
Not both of you, because you guys have blockers.
Yeah.
I had to devote like more than half of it to one or the other, and then I could like main the other person, but
I'll pay 7 mana to play Ennia's. I'll pass turn.
Alright. Tap. Land for turn. I won't gain 4 life like a normal person.
I resemble that remark.
Alright, I'm gonna tap 3. I think I will. Yeah, let's move to combat first. So, Seth, what do you got over there?
I have 10 tokens, Avenger, and the Excavator. The tokens
How
are
big are those?
2 threes, 2 threes.
Okay.
It'd be bigger if I still had my exploration. Jason,
I didn't blow up your expiration.
you took it, and then it got blown up.
No. You took it when you killed my Aura Thief.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, kind of, sort of.
He stole his.
It was a
enchantment from himself.
triggered ability that I had no control over. So, you were
You could have countered the. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I could have. Actually, I could have used my Nimble Obstructionist to... No, I couldn't, because I control the ability, so I couldn't even counter with Nimble Obstructionist if I wanted to be the worst player ever.
Oh, I meant you
With
could
a
have.
card you're-
I meant you could have countered the Supreme Verdict, but oh, wait. I was being a smartass. I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna start out with Sky Scanner. Draw a card. Trigger another Zombo. Oh, I didn't draw my last one. Shoot.
Zombie.
Alright.
Don't be a zombie. What? Be a zombie. Is that like a disappointed Asian parents meme? Their kid turns into a zombie, like, why aren't you a zombie?
Didn't raise no Bead level zombie.
Zombie.
All right, we're gonna do it again. Tap 6 Emancipation Angel to make 3
What is happening? Are you serious?
more zombies. And will go back to my hand.
I like
So,
lagged
make
for a second and I thought it was gonna
4
kick me out
there.
again.
You're running out of people's phones to steal.
It's not even that. I think
Yeah.
it's my internet's just crap.
Your kids have phones you can steal?
One of them does.
Your 9-year-old has a phone, or is it the 8-year-old?
The
That'd
9-year-old.
be really
It's-
funny if the 8-year-old has a phone and the 9-year-old doesn't. It's like you can't handle it.
The 9-year-old uses the basically like spare phone we keep in the house for emergencies. Because starting next year by by base policy, he's allowed to kind of be by himself for like an hour in the house. So we have an emergency phone in case like something happens if we ever leave him, which we probably won't. But
Oh god, you live on the base? I didn't know that.
yeah, I live on a military post. I've always lived on a military post actually for the past 10 years.
All right, well, yeah, we're kind of at this weird standstill here. So
One of us almost wasn't.
Oh, should I
Yeah.
let you get murdered?
I'm gonna pass the turn again.
I was murdering Ben, not Jevin.
If I
Yeah.
had said murder Jevin, you would have murdered Jevin.
You're damn right.
Let's not forget that. My wife is like, I lived on military bases growing up. I'm like, that sucks. And she's like, I grew up in Key West. And I was like, well, I hope you get skin cancer. Can you believe that? Key West? Fuck you. This is not a military base. You lived in paradise. Jesus.
You lived in a resort.
Right?
Devin and Step I Draw 2 with Kenris.
Actually, the base in Key West was a dump back then, but still, it's Key West. You can You can leave.
So right now we're actually on an army post, even though I'm Air Force. So the like standard of living, I guess, is a little bit lower than what we're used to. If anybody doesn't know this, there's a military joke that goes around all the services that like one of the Air Force's main priorities is our standard of living. So like, you know, what's a 4-star to every other service? Oh, well, that's a general. What's that in the Air Force? Oh, it's an okay hotel.
I have heard that Air Force is kind of cushy,
Yeah.
Okay.
and I've heard that from my dad because he's in the Air Force. So I
Yeah.
feel like it's coming from a pretty good source.
Air Force.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
guess
my wife's
Helicopter
dad
is
was
called.
a Navy pilot. I was like, oh, that's so cool. My dad was a submarine commander in the Air Force, and like he didn't think that was funny.
I think it's actually hilarious. That's good. God damn it, Jason.
Find Beatrice.
I was like, did you sign up to be a Navy pilot because you saw the movie Top Gun? And he's like, no,
He lied.
maybe. I don't know. Man, the Navy was setting up recruitment stations outside the theater on the basis of that movie. It's like, I want to play gay shirtless volleyball with Tom Cruise. And it's like, it's not exactly like that. It's mostly like you're sharing a fart-filled mattress with 3 other guys on an aircraft carrier. But like, you can think you're going to be the next Val Kilmer.
Cast Yidris.
I don't like it. What the hell are you doing? Just casually cast Yidris.
I heard that.
Yidris?
I may have to steal that.
Does anyone want to let me cascade?
No,
No.
not even slightly.
Well, that's not
I won't counter it.
Well, are you gonna let me deal damage?
No, he's got
Oh.
tokens for days. What are you talking about?
So many. You all have tokens for days.
I don't have. Okay, I guess technically this Omnat's a token.
No, it didn't actually steal my card.
Yeah,
Not a
Yeah.
token. How dare you?
it's an Infinitoken. If you head to infinitokens.com right now, you can order. Well, you can't.
You know you can't. They're out of stock.
I'm
You're
gonna
a
give
star.
Yidris haste and trample.
Kill it.
Well, all creatures haste and travel.
Like, I mentioned Infinite Tokens on Brainstorm Brewery so much that, like, I considered going to them and asking for, like, a sponsorship deal, but I'm like, inevitably one of these days, the professor is going to mention you in a video, and you're going to get 100,000 times as many orders as you would get sponsoring us. So, like, it's not even worth it. Sure enough.
You did.
That
Rock
exact
Yeah.
And because Seth tried to kill me, I'm going to attack Seth with Yidris.
It's hard out here for a pimp. We lost our Channel Fireball sponsorship.
I'll block him.
And they
with
said
2.
it was because they created some internal podcasts and wanted to support them. But I think it's because Corbin and I both ordered 8 boxes of Commander Legends because that's the max they would let us order. And they're like, why did we just send 16 boxes of Commander Legends to the Brainstorm Brewery guys? They're like, because they asked for them. And we've been giving them store credit for a year and they've never redeemed any of it.
Killing Yidris there, Seth.
He's up 5-4, right?
Yep.
Then yes.
Okay. Main phase 2.
So I kind of think we ruined it for Spice 8 Rack, but what are you going to do?
He's doing pretty good, though.
Play Wilderness Reclamation.
Oh gosh.
Hellbent back.
He seems to be having fun. If that's fine, I'm going to gain 5 life.
There's a real need in this community
Don't do it. Don't do it.
for British guys who know how to read.
So untap my lands and pass.
Okay. Alright, I'll untap. I'll draw. My turn sucks now. I had a cool turn once. Jason ruined it.
Well, have you considered getting good?
No, I'm a commander player. Play a Spore Mound, Evolving Wilds, and crack it to find.
If you've been associated with EDH Rick Brandon, I'm going to need you to stop using the C word. We're not commander rep. Come on.
Commander.
Alright, this is gonna put counters on my Saprolings and two Saprolings into play because of the Evolving Wilds, and I cracked it. Am I allowed to kill people now, Jason?
If you can.
I don't think I can. Now, well, I don't know. Ben's got all his mana up. Jevin just has more, or as many tokens as I do.
See what happens when you try to kill Ben.
No, because the last time I tried to kill Ben, it didn't go so well for me.
I promise I won't play Reigns of Power again.
I bet you won't. Whatever. I'll just keep up.
Hey, watch this. Okay. So try and kill Ben.
I can't even kill Ben, I don't think. He has all his mana up. How many cards do you have in hand, Ben?
2.
Oh, I guess my odds are pretty good there.
Yeah, get him.
But I don't have 80 power on the board
Get him!
now.
Coward!
9 times 4 is what, 36? I can't even kill him! I can't even kill him if he doesn't block!
You can swing with your Avenger. That's 41.
Again, I can't kill him if he doesn't block. Thank you for proving my point.
You could bring him to 1. If you bring him to 1, I promise to kill him.
Actually, you know what?
How much life can I gain?
This game has to end. I should not have played that Reigns of Power.
Thank you.
I just watched you play for like an hour with Rick dead, and I was like, well, this is cool. Everyone else is at 40 life, and he's just like, meh.
I actually felt pretty bad about that.
Who killed him, and how, and why?
The Rograk player, and just beating him over the head with Rograk.
Well, I mean, yeah, that'll happen. It has double... They were trying to give Rograk double strike. That's how they originally play tested it. It's like, he's a 0 mana 1/1. How bad could double strike be on him?
Here you go, Jason. Here's these 3 4/5s attacking you. I paid your Windborn Muse tax.
Three, 4, 5s, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'll block one of them with Thumb Math, and I'll take 8.
Okay. Omnith dies, right?
Yup.
Yay. Pass turn.
I'll tap Ben's Soul Ring.
Pencil.
I played a game on Olivia's stream where I had every other player's Soul Ring. It was pretty amazing.
Nice.
That actually sounds
I wrote the
fantastic.
names of all the Soul Rings. I'll play Thought Lash.
I've heard of this card. What does it do?
Cumulative upkeep, remove the top card of my library from the game. If I do not, it's much nastier in Zedruu where you just don't pay the cumulative upkeep and then give it to somebody else at instant speed. I'm not handing anybody a cooked grenade today.
So these are the saplings that are the plants that I didn't attack with. The saplings from Spore Mound, Avenger of Zendikar, and Excavator.
Who are you attacking, Jason?
I'm attacking Seth for 10 in the air.
Okay.
6 of its commander.
Okay. I will. Where are you? You're right there. You said 6, Commander?
6 commander.
Okay. Took it.
Pass turn.
All right. Let's see. I think I want to attack Seth too.
What the heck? When did I become the artillery?
Let's see.
Yep.
Yeah, Seth, I'm gonna attack you with 7 zombies and Oketra.
How big are the zombies?
They are 4/4s.
I will block 6 of the zombies with my 4/5 plants. The other zombie with a sapling and Oketra with a sapling.
All right. In response,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tap 2 and activate the Keen Sight Mentor to put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control with Vigilance. So they are now 5/5s.
In response. Or before damage. I'm going to give all creatures haste and trip.
So the one zombie's gonna trample over the sapling, and then Oketra will. So how much is that? They're 1/1s, the saplings.
So 7 5/5s.
Yeah, but the plants are 4/5, so I block all of their power with 5 toughness, right?
Yeah.
So so 4 from a zombie, and then how big is Oketra?
She's a 3/6 double strike.
I'll take 5 from Oketra then. So 10 total, 5 commander, right?
Yeah. Do you have any? Are you killing any of my creatures?
No. The +1/+1 made them too big for me to kill.
Too beefy.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pay 5 and get a Sabine's Reclamation. So let's flash it back from the graveyard. I'm going to grab this Frontline Medic and yeah, sure. Let's get the. Actually, no, I'm just gonna get a Plains. I'm gonna keep it simple. Okay. And Oketra's tap zombies are Vigilant. And then that is going to be my turn. Yep.
Right. End step, I'm going to revive Yidris. going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 +1/+1 counters on him.
Yikes!
And I'm going to draw a card.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, 6 +1/+1 counters. And then untap for my turn. And then draw for turn. That's fun too. Let's see. Red, green, and an extra. Play Rada.
Rada. Which one?
Heart of Keld, the new one.
Okay.
Nice.
That's not the one that you used to have a deck of, is it?
I used to, or you used to?
You used to. Didn't you have a deck of her?
Oh, I still do.
Okay. I guess the way I asked that was kind of weird. I was asking if that was the card from your deck, like you part of the
Yes.
deck for it. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, no, it's not the card. It's the same creature.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm gonna go to combat,
Yep.
and I'm gonna hit Jason with a 11-10 Yidris.
Did you pay the 2?
Yes.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
Now we did.
I'll take 11.
Yay, I'm not the only person being beat up. Jevin.
Main phase 2.
Oh no, he's gonna cascade and stuff.
2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna cast a Mirari's Wake.
Whoa.
Cascade.
Blue players, you want to do something about this?
Joda is the Cascade. I will cast Joda.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Oh, that's real good. Those two cards together are real good.
Yes. Yes, they are. And I guess I've got the mana. I'll tap for 4 black and bring back Archellos with Kenrith.
Okay.
And then end my turn, and Wilderness Reclamation will untap mana.
Alright, I will untap. I will draw this card. Card sucked. Pays 3 for a tireless tracker.
Does you just trample?
Yes.
Yidris natively has Trample.
Cool.
Okay. And 4. Okay. I have 8, and I had to make sure I had the right colors for Omnath again. Third time I've cast him. He'll enter, I'll draw a card.
Be the last time you cast him.
Huh?
Will not be the last time you cast him.
Wow, rude. I will Evolving Wilds, trigger here, get a clue token, gain 4 life. I will crack this for the first basic I find. And it will be... Oh no, if I run out of basics? Oh, well, there's force. I will generate 4 mana, get another clue token, put another counter on my plants. I need the landfall. Oh, and I have to get 2 Saprolinks. Top of all that. Two counter, 2 clues, and then what was the other thing I had to do? Oh, I generated the 4 mana. I'll use the white and the red, crack a treasure, draw a card. I will use the green and the blue and reality shift on the Joda.
Interesting choice.
Well, with the cascade from... Oh, I guess I should just hit the Idris, huh? Yeah, can we switch that to the Idris before...
No, you declared a target.
Huh?
You declared a target.
And I manifest.
I have 1 mana left. Is
that? Can I only flip it over if it's a creature?
Yeah.
Darn.
I'll pass. Scary world out there.
Can I show you what it was?
Anytime.
You manifested my Maelstrom.
Suck it, nerd.
On my upkeep, I will exile Rootwater Thief, which feels real bad. I use Ben's Soul Ring to tap Helm Possession. To sack Indias to gain control of Omnath. I'll play a Blood History, I'll gain 4 life.
Yeah.
I am. Why don't you take Kenrith?
I'll lose a life. You want me to take Kenrith?
I'm just wondering. He draws cards. He gains life.
It's the first time I think I've ever seen anybody like, hey, what about my commander?
What am I, chocolate?
Why
Is he
is
not
it,
good enough for you?
yeah, why isn't my commander good enough? You've stolen his twice. Jason's just partial to Omnith because he has a deck of it as well. What it is.
I think that's valid.
Play Sower Temptation, gain control of Kenrith.
That's what you get.
Before that resolves, I'm going to draw some cards.
All the cards?
No, I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3 cards.
I mean, Susie, I tried to kill somebody in this game already, but, you know, not allowed.
What's Kenrith's power and toughness?
5/5.
Gus. He is a buff-ass human, and he don't look that buff in his chair.
No, he just picks up the chair and hits you with it.
I guess so. He's like, oh, you want to disrespect the king? You're going to learn today.
I should really crack somebody, shouldn't I?
Do the thing.
Inias and Muse at Ben.
Muse is a 2/4.
Well, it's a 3-4 right now. It's a 2-3, but I'm making it a 3-4. And I'm making Inias a 5-5.
Okay. Gonna activate. I can't. I will take how much?
8.
I'll take
5
8.
for Vic Commander. But hey, you got your wish, and I took Kenrith. I'll pass to it.
Alright, tap, draw. Come on. That's not what I wanted.
That's what I want.
Okay, let's see. What we gonna do? I think, yeah, so let's activate the Keen Sight Mentor to mentor up these zombies. God, imagine teaching zombies, but that was the worst. Alright, this is how you hold the sword. Okay, and then I'm going to... Yeah, this feels just like decent insurance in case enchantments get out of control. Play a Soltari Visionary. It's a 2/2 with Shadow, and when it hits a player, it gets to destroy an enchantment. And that'll create a less smart zombie.
Unmentored.
Unmentored, yes. And then I will go to combat. Yeah, I think. All right. Well, I'm gonna swing at Ben anyway. So we're gonna do zombies, Oketra, and frontline medic at you, Ben. So frontline medic is gonna trigger and give all of the attacking creatures indestructible.
Yeah, and how big are your zombies?
They are 6/6s.
And there are 7 of them.
Correct.
So that's 4/2. Huh? Alright, I'll throw the Manifest token in front of Oketra, Rada in front of a zombie, make Spawning Pool a creature and throw it in front of a zombie, and we'll make
Okay, so then just 4 zombies and frontline medic coming through.
and how big is the medic?
It's a 3/3.
Okay, yes. I think. 24, 27 damage.
Yep.
Okay. And I will regenerate the spawning pool with itself. Token dies and Rada dies. I go to 7, I believe.
My God.
All right, the last thing I'm gonna do is just play Emancipation Angel, and we'll make another unmentored zombie, and then return the angel to my hand, and I will pass the turn.
Make 4 green.
I'm watching his tech-related issues in real time on the stream. It's hilarious.
Great.
He's trying to configure his inputs and nothing's working.
Ah, shoot.
But no. For an Eternal Witness. To return Ella Domri's call.
I know you guys can hear me, but
Use the floating green and float a white to cast the call. We're gonna find add red, black, green, blue, white. 2 of each color. So with Joda, play Kodama.
can you guys hear me?
And Ulvenwald Hydra. Trigger Kodama, Ulvenwald Hydra via Path of Ancestry from hand and a Maze's End from my deck.
Maze's End.
Yeah, how many other gates you got up there?
I have exactly 10 left in my library. 1 is exiled.
Can you guys hear me?
Okay, so what I can do here is Zerda reduces the cost to activate Maze's End to 1. return it to my hand, search for a gate. Archelos makes it come in untapped, and it triggers Kodama to re-put in Maze's End. And then I can tap the gate to activate Maze's End and go get all of them.
All of them? Don't you have to pay a mana each time?
They come in untapped because of Archelos.
Jeez.
Ah. Okay, well, so if we're going to stop this, we got to do it now, right?
So when do you win? On your next upkeep or?
The last time I activate Maze's End.
So I think the win is like about to happen.
Yeah,
But
it's
we
pretty
have
much
to-
right now.
We
Good.
have to do
Good.
it before the
Let
last
this
activation.
stupid game end.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have anything. Can you guys hear me now? I don't. I mean, I don't have anything.
So I'm just going to keep going through this. Unless you guys want to stop me.
I mean, the stop is basically to blow up one of the lands, right?
What was that?
The stop is basically we could try to blow up one of your
You could
gates, right? That's about it.
destroy a land. You can destroy Zerda or Kodama or Archelos. There's a lot of moving pieces here.
I mean, I don't have anything.
Yeah, you're
We
good.
can just see the magic happen.
We've been playing Magic this whole time.
Are
So
we dead then? We
Yeah, I
good?
get 10 gates and Maze's End.
So
Sweet. You did it. I was about
Nice.
to donate a thought lash to somebody, but
this has been my hand for about the past like 5 turns. The only thing I could do is single combat, which, because of nothing in my hand, wouldn't have helped me at all.
I was there for a while too.
Yeah.
Kenrith just puts out so much value.
my
I
Omnath
know.
deck would have won the game an hour ago. I didn't play it.
I mean, the guy who won was the guy I was gonna kill, Jason.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'll stop.
I didn't realize we'd been playing an hour at that point. I would have just let you murder him.
Oh, really? Had it been an hour? Jesus.
Yeah, it had been forever. It's midnight. We started playing this game at like 9.
Yeah.
No, it was like 9:30, 10, so it's still forever.
Yeah, that was a long one.
Well, that was a sweet way to end it. Nice combo, Ben.
Thank you.
Good game.
Very
think-
good.
I think everybody was able to do their stuff, but they all did it so quickly that not quickly, but all at the same time-ish.
I mean,
So it was
my
like-
thing was casting everyone someone else's permanent. You're like, yeah, you definitely need your whole board wrath for that.
Hey, you started hitting me for 10 after that, so I couldn't do anything about your field after that again,
An hour
except for
after that.
except for the single combat. And who would that have helped? Nobody. We'd still be playing this game.
No, Inias is cool.
I didn't
I
realize.
like seeing that. I've never
Indians
seen it. I
is
like
like
seeing that.
hard to interact with, so they made it impossible to trigger.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like Blim is a better Inias, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because if you're trying to do Inias shit and give people stuff they don't want, Blim is a better way to do it.
Are you gonna swap them or keep both
No,
decks?
I'm just gonna. I got money. I'll build another deck.
It'd be hard to really swap them because they're completely opposite
I'm gonna
color
take apart
combinations.
this white blue deck and use all those cards to build this red black deck. Now I'm building Gen because Gen is just draw a bunch of cards off Demonic Pact and then give it to somebody. Blim is cool for giving people it's not even hot potatoes. It's like cooked grenades. But with Gen, if the Blim shit doesn't work out, you can actually just sack them and get other enchantments back. So, I think Gen is the best home for the Blim deck. When I first brewed Blim, I'm like, this deck is hilarious. But then I realized, why not have access to white? Why not have Court of Grace and land tax and, Ghostly Prison if you want it, and Smothering Tithe and all this garbage? Why not just have the ability to be a Smothering Tithe, Revel in Riches deck? Who doesn't want that? But then, like, also you can just murder somebody by giving them Nefarious Lich or something like that. Like, it's a deck that can do a lot of stuff.
So,
A lot of hilarious stuff.
Yeah. Blim's a comedic genius. Nothing's funnier than handing somebody an exploding cigar for 40.
I wish Blim had been made just a tad better, like, or easier to trigger. You know what I mean?
But, like, you throw boots on him. So,
Yeah.
like, it's not the worst. And some of the stuff like Nefarious Lich and Colfidor's Plans and Forbidden Crypt, like, those cards aren't great, but, like, you can get something out of them, I guess, in a Gen deck, but, like, they're better for Blim. But, like, there's some stuff, like, I don't know, there's some enchantments where, like, like Demonic Pact, you know? Where you're like, you draw some cards, or Treacherous Blessing, where you're like, I got something out of this, and now this Midnight Oil is getting donated.
Yeah. And now that I think about it, the act of him doing combat damage is him, like, delivering the thing. So that's gotta happen. He's gotta hand it to you.
He's coming, exactly. He's handing you a wrapped package, and you're like, what is this? You're like, well, it's a Colfidor's Plan, so you don't draw another card.
So because Gen says just sacrifice an enchantment, it obviously means one that you own, right? Not necessarily control. So even the stuff you give away with Blim, you can sacrifice?
You have to control it. You don't have to own it. You have to control it.
Oh, okay.
You can't sacrifice somebody else's permanent that you gave them.
Okay. I thought that was
But it
about
works
to be...
for curses, which is cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like Overwhelming Splendor as a Magic card. So, like, I have copies of it, but I don't know if that goes in the deck. Just because Overwhelming Splendor is sort of like, you just make one person not play Magic, and then you don't deal with anybody else. Mm-hmm. So it's like you can't really get ahead in the game, but you can make one of the people at the table not have a good night. So, like, that's cool. I don't know.
I don't
like,
like
you can cast it super cheap. You can just bring it back.
I think I've only ever put Overwhelming Splendor in one deck, and it was my Aminato deck. And the concept was like, it's not if I put it on, you know, the player who's at the winning the most or whatever, I can eventually move it.
How do you say it?
Aminato?
Aminato.
I love that pronunciation. It's like, wait, did you mean a finger? No, I mean a toe.
No, it's a nematode. I mean a toad, yeah.
I mean a toad.
Finger.
I mean a toad.
A nematode.
But yeah, so I did play it in that deck because it was kind of like a curse deck. But, like, there's maneuverability there, right? Like, I don't have to keep it on one person forever. And I still have to hardcast it, and I don't have to necessarily, like... It's not something I tutor for or anything like that. It's kind of like, alright, if I get lucky and I get it, and somebody's kind of running away with the game, I can slow them down, and then... You know, if they're having a shitty time, I can move it or something like that. But I think that's the only deck I've ever run it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool way to do it.
Alright.
I want to make that work, but yeah. I like where you guys are going with it.
So,
well, good game, guys.
Yep. Ben, where can we find you, buddy?
You can read my articles on vEDH every other Thursday. And I'm on Twitter at Ben_Doolittle.
All right. Jason, we should have found you by now, so, you know, I'm going to skip over you.
I mean, if you haven't, you're messing up, right?
I mean, yeah. You're Jason All, right? Like, how do you play Commander and not know?
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how many people have just no idea who I am, what I'm about, where I'm about, but...
Having conversations with you, I don't think I'd be as surprised, but I am surprised, like, when people do say, like, oh, who's Jason Alder or something like that. I'm like, wait, wait, what?
I write articles. If you go to patreon.com/BSB, you can read my articles. Mm-hmm. That's not true, but give me your money.
Well, that's your podcast Patreon, right?
Yep. Brainstorm Brewery. If you are somebody who wants to play Magic the Gathering for more affordably, you should check out that podcast. because we're not a hardcore finance podcast anymore, we decided that people who are into hardcore finance don't want anyone else's advice, and people who just want to play the game for cheaper aren't looking for like a 5% edge arbitraging copies of EDH cards from your resell.
Okay.
So we are more about making the game affordable for the average player, and we would like more people to know that. And they can have access to our the stuff that doesn't make the podcast because it's too dirty, and the episodes early, and they can have the access to the spreadsheet where we put all our picks in days before the podcast goes live. You can have access to all that stuff at patreon.com/BSB. I write a finance article for MTG Price, and I write the 75% EDH article on Cool Stuff Inc. And I am the content manager at Brainstorm Brewery, not Brainstorm Brewery, EDH Rec, and we are launching a super secret project next year. And I'm going to be in charge of that also. So I do a lot of stuff, but also it's not that much. Like, if you have a real job, you're like, yeah, he doesn't work that hard. But if you don't have any jobs, you're like, why does he have 4 jobs? And it's why, because I have to.
I will try to collect all those links and make sure they're in the video description for
They
YouTube.
do not have to be. If people go to my Twitter, I have a pin post that has all of those links, plus the film podcast I do with former Magic community member John Dunning called Film Hooligans.
Oh, okay.
But he was out of Magic on a rail, and that was real unfortunate.
Yeah, I remember that situation. I wasn't thrilled with that either.
Nope. But what are you going to do?
Yeah. He's probably happier now, I would imagine.
No, he's not. He's miserable, but
Aw,
he doesn't have to deal with Magic people anymore, so that's a thing.
Oh, that makes me sad to hear. Well, on that, cheerful note, Jevin, where can we find you? I'm sorry, you were less than that.
You could have let him go first.
I should have.
You know I've been drinking. Like, this is your fault.
That's true. You're 100% right. But
Well,
anyway.
I was trying to make a joke and I just wrote Jason's Twitter down, but my screen's reversed, so it doesn't. My joke didn't
It's
work.
not reversed on. Oh, it is. It's reversed on the thing too. That's weird.
So I write on EDH Rec and I'm on Twitter, but at Jevin_MTG.
What do you write about on EDH Rec? I mean, I know, but tell people.
I challenge the stats because are they right? Are the EDH Rec stats accurate? What are they really saying? So I try to poke holes in them and see where they might be wrong.
I hired somebody to do something the podcast is already doing. It was
Yeah, I just copied what the podcast is doing. I was like, this is a good idea. I want to hear more of it.
So I had a thought the other day when I saw something about the podcast and they were doing their challenge the stats section. I was like, technically the stats on EDH Rec are basically generated by the data that we collect, right, from other websites. So really, the stats are based on the players. Or am I not doing... Or is that not the logical answer?
The logical answer is challenge the stats as a segment on the podcast. And basically all of the articles on EDH Rec are there to contextualize and explain EDH Rec data.
Mm-hmm.
So what we do is we scrape all these websites that have all these decks, but all that stuff is just data. It's all numbers. There's no context. So if we think something is overplayed, if we think something is underplayed, if we think something is under or overrepresented, if we think somebody isn't noticing something that's a good pairing, the whole point of the article is to be like, here's how to use EDH Rec better. Otherwise, if we're just straight reporting the data speaks for itself and we don't need articles. So my whole pitch to Dawn was like, look, there's weakness in the data and it's not EDH Rec's fault because all EDH Rec does is say, we scraped it and then we collated it for you. Here it is.
Yeah.
So the whole point of the articles is to tell people, hey, this is overplayed, this is underplayed, this is underrepresented, this is overrepresented. Or, here's a whole angle. here's a filter where you can be like, here's the expensive stuff people play. Here's a filter where you can say people who are playing cEDH can build this way. So instead of like just having a bunch of like an asterisk on some of the data on EDH Rec or like these weird explanations, the whole point of having articles in a podcast is to be like, hey, the data says this, but like we think people haven't noticed this, or we think people could be doing this and having more fun, or we think people think things work. Like if you go to EDH Rec right now, people are building Obeka decks with like treachery effects, or I mean not threaten effects.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I think, oh, I can just end the turn with Obeka and then I'll keep their creatures, but that's not how it works. But nobody knows that, so that's why we need articles to be like, hey, look, it says end the turn. Like the whole point of Final Fortune not working is because that says like at your end step you die, but like you don't have an end step when you use Obeka. But when it says like until the end of the turn on threaten or captivating crew, no, you give that creature back.
Yeah,
but,
because you're ending the turn.
But people don't know that because like 40% of the people building Obeka decks are running Captivating Crew in it because they just don't know. That's why we need the article. I lectured for a long time, but like the data's the data, and like once people commit the data to the Aether or the Aether Hub, I guess in that case, it's just out there. But like we would be irresponsible if we were just like, yeah, people are running Captivating Crew and Obeka, ain't that weird? But like I feel like, yeah, we could say, well, that's what people are doing. It ain't our fault that's happening. But, like, at the same time, if we could easily be like, that doesn't work like that. That's why we challenge the stats. That's why Jevin's writing his article series. That's why we have that segment on the podcast. You can't have
the
enough
next people.
You can't have enough people.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead. Like, that's why we have Jalen removing staples. You know?
Yeah.
You can't challenge the stats enough. Because the stats are the stats, but like everything else is how people actually build and play EDH.
Yep.
And then, like you're saying, the next people that go look at that Obeka page, they're going to start putting in threaten effects and just amping up the bias in that data.
Yep.
And it's this self-serving cycle that we need to break.
More people see it, the more people build it, and then
Yep.
that makes the signal larger. Yep.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was hinting toward, was that like the data is not like the data is manipulatable. I don't know if that's the right word. Anyway, like it's biased according to what people are building, not necessarily what is the best thing for that card. But if people are all building a thing and it doesn't work as well as they think they do, like Obeka and threaten effects, you'll never know because the data is based on what people are already doing. And if people think it works, they're going to keep doing it, and they're going to keep putting in these decks, and we're going to keep scraping the data. So, yeah. I mean, the challenge of set things, I like it as a way of basically saying, like, this is what the data says, but think about the actual way the cards work. And maybe the stats do not represent the right way, or the best way, I should say, not the right way, but the proper way in, I guess, the Obeka case, right? Because again, it doesn't work the way they want it to. But it may not work the way that it's being represented by the data, because the data is created by the people.
Like, wasn't there the case where it was just one guy built like thousands of
Brago decks? It's a dude named Grease. A dude named Grease was building thousands of Brago decks, but like also we're not the dumbest website ever. You know? Like we 100% knew what he was doing. We were aware the whole time.
I just love that story.
Brago. What a commander. Especially when there's 1,000 decks of the same thing with them.
Don't we kind of... You know what? And considering Tom Buck was in Greece at the time, I can't rule it out at having been him. And then, like, Juan reaches out, he's like, I will end your life with legal action if you don't stop making Brago decks. He's like, wait, I'll work off my debt balancing your books. And that's how Tom got hired. That's probably not what happened, but I would just love if that was Tom Buck's origin story, because now he's an indispensable member of the EDH Rec staff.
Oh my god.
What if, like, we pull off a rubber mask? It's like, you're a Brago guy. He's like, I would have got away with it too.
Oh, that would actually be great.
Meddling kid.
You come to find out, Tom's actually
let's go
like
with that story. Let's go with that story.
Tom's actually like not getting paid. He's literally just working off the fact that
Working off the debt. Like, you know how much it costs us to pull out of all your bullshit decks out of the data?
Oh my god, that'd be great. Alright. Everybody, appreciate y'all hanging out in the chat. For you guys, obviously here with me. I appreciate y'all playing. Jason, I'm sorry it took so long to invite you to a game.
That's alright.
I gotta make sure that you get the invites more often so you can come and steal all my stuff again, I guess.
Like Omnath next time.
Alright, I will not play Omnith next time. Well, which Omnith do you want to play?
I got 4, so
I know, that's why I'm asking. Which one would you...
I would join a pod where no one has an Omnath deck or everyone has an Omnath deck. Those are the two kinds of pods where I'll play Omnath.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. But thank you, Ben. Thank you, Gemma, for coming again. You guys have been playing a lot lately, and I appreciate it. You guys have really fun decks. I'll make sure everybody's social media links and their content links are in the video description for those of you who are going to watch this on YouTube. If you are watching it on YouTube, of course, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, ring the bell so that you are notified every time we upload a video. We do these streams every Friday night starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, although apparently they go forever, as it's after 12. So you can always catch us live on twitch.tv/Praetor Gaming. And then we have a whole bunch of other social media. I won't list them all, but they will be in the video description down below. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for playing. And y'all have a good night. Peace.